A very good morning to one and all. Children, this is your English language class and we are going to start a new topic today, children. Punctuation. Children, punctuation marks are basically the marks which we use in a sentence or maybe when we write a paragraph. Okay, we use these punctuation marks to create more clarity. Okay, to clear the things what we want to exactly say. Alright, let us read from here. Punctuation is used to create sense, clarity and stress in sentences. You use punctuation marks to structure and organize your writing. Punctuation is the name for marks used in writing. They are to help understanding and correct reading. These are some common punctuation marks used in English. Children, the very common punctuation marks we use are full stop, comma, question mark, exclamation mark. Then we even see apostrophe, colon, semicolon, hyphen, at the rate. There are many exclamation mark. Children, there are many punctuation marks. There are exclamation marks. Okay, there are many marks which we use in a sentence to create more clarity regarding the sentence or maybe the paragraph. All right. Children, you can see there are so many punctuation marks on the screen right now. You have full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, ellipsis mark, quotation, slash. You have round brackets, you have square brackets, underscore, hyphen, at the rate or at sign, and there are more punctuation marks, children. We are going to see the most common ones. The first punctuation mark we are going to see today is a full stop. Children, you all know when we use a full stop, we use full stop at the end of a sentence when the sentence is complete. Okay, we use it at the end of an assertive or an imperative sentence. Alright, like my name's Beth and I was 18 in July. After leaving school, she went to work in an insurance company. Children, we even say we use full stops when we are using any abbreviation. Abbreviation means a short form. Like for etc. ETC is the short form of it. So after that you put a full stop. DEC is used for December. It's an abbreviation. It's a short form for it. You put a full stop. For AM, PM, the time, no, after P dot M dot A dot M dot, like this we use it. Okay. Then even when you write websites or email addresses, you must be studying that in computer, children. So like www.google.com, right? So we use full stops or these marks, also known as period, like this. Let us see comma, children. This is how a comma looks like. I am a comma. I look just like a hook. Every time you see me, slow down and look. So children, when there is a comma in a sentence, we don't speak comma. But when you see a comma, you have to slow down a little, or you can say you have to pause for a second. Okay, it's not a long pause, it's a very short pause. Okay, let us see more about comma. A comma is a punctuation mark that indicates a pause which is needed in a sentence. Commas help to clarify meaning for the reader. The comma is used to signify a pause in the same sentence. This pause can be for a variety of reasons. These examples will make it clear. He said, hurry up. I bought a jacket, a pullover, pair of trousers and a white shirt for the party. So here, children, one sentence is there. Series of words are there like jacket, pullover, pair of trousers. Between all these, we put a comma and we pause for a second, okay? Just to make the things clear for the reader or maybe for the listener, okay? Question mark, this is also one of the punctuation mark, children. And this is also a very common punctuation mark. You all have seen this punctuation mark when we were doing interrogative sentences. The sentences which ask a question, they end with a question mark, children, okay? Like, are you playing cricket? What time is it? So whenever you ask a question, children, we put question mark at the end. It is very important to put question mark at the end. Okay, children? The next punctuation mark we are going to see today is exclamation mark. Children, we all have seen that we use exclamation mark after, interjections, or like when you have a feeling, sudden feeling, then we put an exclamation mark. It is a punctuation used to denote shock, surprise, anger, and similar emotions, some feelings. Okay, alas, we lost the match. It's the feeling of sadness. Hurrah, we got it. It's the feeling of happiness. Okay, we have used an exclamation mark after the word alas and hooray. Okay, so this is an exclamation mark which we use to show some emotion, some feeling. Okay, now the other one is apostrophe. Children, if you all remember, we have seen apostrophes when we did possessive nouns. Remember possessive nouns? These are the nouns which show ownership, possession. The word possession shows ownership. That something belongs to somebody. Let us read about apostrophe. It has basically two main uses, children. First one is to show ownership. Okay, an apostrophe can be used to show that something belongs to something else. If there is only one thing, the letter S is used after an apostrophe to show ownership. Like, it was the boy's dog. It is we are talking about one boy, singular now. So after boy, we put an apostrophe and S. When we talk about plural, you remember, if the noun is in plural, then you only put one apostrophe, no S. Okay, and even contractions, children, we have seen. Remember, in negative sentences like did not, you can say did not as didn't, and does not, doesn't. There were many examples of contractions we have done. Let us see again. An apostrophe can be used to put two small words together. Two small words that are put together with an apostrophe to make one word are called contractions. This is normal in writing about a person speaking. For example, it's a nice day today. Now children, it's is a contracted form. It's is a short form, contracted form of it is. So we made it as one word. It apostrophe S shows it is. It's a nice day today. Let us read from your book now, children. Punctuation means the marks used in writing that divide sentences and phrases. We use these marks in sentences to make the meaning clear. Full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, and apostrophe. These 7 punctuation marks we are doing in grade 4. Alright? In today's class, children, we are going to see the ones which you have used before. We have already used full stop, comma, question mark, exclamation mark, apostrophe. These 5 punctuation marks are common for you people. You have come across this before. So we are taking all these 5 punctuation marks in this class. Semicolon and colon. These 2 punctuation marks are new for you. So these 2 punctuation marks we will see in our next class. Let us read about full stop from the book. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. We use full stop at the end of all assertive or imperative sentences. Assertive sentences, remember children, are the statements. Imperative sentences show some request or a command. Like, this is my photograph. Open the window. Comma is used to show a little pause. It is used to separate a series of words in the same construction in the same sentence. Like, we purchased spices, bread, butter, fruit and vegetables. We usually use the word and in place of a comma before the last word in a series or list. Like you have used here, children, between fruit and vegetables. Vegetables is the last word. So between fruit and vegetables, and is used. To separate each pair of words joined by and, like man and woman, young and old, rich and poor, must visit the exhibition. To separate a direct quotation from the rest of the sentence. She said to me, I do not believe you. Now, I do not believe you is a quotation here. So she said to me. To separate she said to me and the quotation, you have used a comma. To mark off words used in addressing people. Like, how are you, Sarita? Now, addressing people. Sarita is a name. So before that you have used a comma here, children. Let us see question mark. Question mark is used after a direct question like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Exclamation mark is used at the end of words that show joy, sorrow, or wonder. These words are called interjections. Hurrah! We have won the match. At last, she is sick. Apostrophe is used to show possession, like this is Ravi's dictionary. This is showing possession. This is showing that this dictionary belongs to Ravi. Ravi possesses this dictionary. Ravi is the owner of the dictionary. Alright. To form the plural of letters and figures, like add 2 sevens and 6 fours to show that a letter is missing or some letters are missing. This is contraction, children. Do not can be written as don't, cannot, can't, let us, let's, it is, it's. We have done contractions, children, when we did negative sentences. Okay, so we will be seeing these 5 punctuation marks again in the live class. We'll do book exercises. Colon and semicolon we will see in the next class. Have a nice day, children. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.